building architecture's cool.
Right.
Uh-huh. Good afternoon, family. Once again, it's your DC dude. If you are already a subscriber to this channel, then welcome back. However, if you are new to this channel, I recommend that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay in the know about where we're gonna go. Today on this gorgeous afternoon in June, family, we find ourselves at L'Enfant Plaza to visit the Spy Museum. Between March and June, 8th graders rain on the city. As a motor coach driver and a tour guide, I have the honor of being able to experience their visits to Washington, D.C. So family, this video was done for a particular group of 8th graders from LaPel, Indiana Middle School. And this picture was taken when I dropped them off at BWI. And what's interesting about these young men who ran into Mike Tyson and got a picture with him is these are the very young men who I sat with to have a last meal with at Anne Arundel Mills. These guys made quite the impression on me, and I promised them that I would do a video about Spy Museum. And they happened to see the Spy Museum on the way out the city. So because they didn't get a chance to visit it, I promised them that I would come to the Spy Museum myself and do a little run through. I can't do but so much in there with the camera, but I wanted to give them a little taste. So shout out to LaPel Middle School. Here we go. So in that DC dude fashion, we're gonna say a few words about its history before we get to the one where it is today. So it was located originally right here on 9th and F Street, where there's a Shake Shack today. It opened in 2002. On May 12th, 2019, it opened right here on L'Enfant Plaza. At 140,000 square feet, this high-tech looking glass and steel structure overall provides twice the floor space of its original home, giving visitors more access to the collection than ever before. While the original Penn Quarter facility attracted 600,000 people annually, the new location nearly doubles that. And in addition to, just more space for the Spy Museum, it's also a pioneering effort to add modernization to the L'Enfant Plaza areas. Because all these buildings around here were built in the 1960s, brutalist style of architecture. So this building lends some modernization to the area. So enough out of me, family. Let's go get our spy on, man. To be clear though, family, unlike the other museums, the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., Spy Museum is a private museum that is not free. So for me and my son, I paid a total of $69.73. That was tickets plus some kind of fee. This young lady here at the elevator is a staff member that they call agents. She basically broke down to us that the gallery floors were on 4th and 5th floor. This is still the 1st floor here. She says it's a self-guided tour, takes about 2 to 3 hours, the average viewing time, and upstairs you will receive your mission badge to become an agent for yourself.
Enjoy your visit, but remember,
as we head off the elevator here, go ahead up to this table. You'll each grab a badge from there as you pass.
Okay.
They're all the same to start, so just take any one and then head to the empty booking station.
Okay, so this is where the interactive part begins. You take your badge that you got off the table, you step up to this briefing station, and you create your secret agent so you can go undercover. it goes on to ask you a series of questions about your age, your likes and dislikes, so you can create your own individual personality.
Alright, you guys keep working. I'm going to give you some instructions. If you can listen up this way. We're all going to head inside the theater behind us and watch a short film. Our film is about 5.5 minutes. It'll give you an introduction to the world of spying before you get to the first part of the museum. In the museum, there are red arrows all over the ground that will lead you through the museum and tell you where to go. It also leads you to our exits, which are located on the ends of each floor. For our group, before you move on anywhere, make sure you check in with your chaperones and they go with you before you head out to another room.
So in addition to the mission stations along the way, there are also cool little games you play along the way. This one is my favorite game. Now this is a shell game situation where he's going to put a $20 bill under one of the shells and you just got to watch it and see where it ends up. I advise you pay very close attention because everything is not as it seems. Here it asks you, where is the $20 bill? Me and my son both got it right, but what we weren't prepared for was the next series of questions. The first question was, did you see the unicorn come down the stairs? Then, did you see the wall change color? And the last question was, did you see the gnomes turn around? I don't know about you guys, but me and my son completely bombed out. They call that inattentional blindness when you focusing on one particular element and you miss out on everything else. Yikes, I thought I had a pretty good sense of awareness. So throughout the rest of the museum, there are all kind of games, all kind of interactive experiences one can have.
We ran red teams at the CIA. Today you are going to join the red team.
Oh, next term I told you about would never look like you. I guess. All right. I forgot the particular spy situation, but they used to use this car to sneak people across security lines. And so you actually get to see for yourself if you will be able to fit in such a situation. As you can see here, my son didn't stand a chance. I mean, I'm 6'1.5" and he's taller than me. So we're going into the Y Spy. This is the 4th floor. Y Spy.
Russian intelligence could be behind the attacks with the goal of interfering in the election. Climate change as a significant security risk.
And the computer virus paralyzing
One of the biggest data breaches.
migrants trying to escape war-torn Syria.
Our world is filled with threats and opportunities. Throughout history, nations have used information to gain an advantage. That advantage can shape battles and protect our very lives. A nation's power and wealth are always under the threat of attack. Centuries ago, Western spies went to China to steal its trade secrets. Today, the threat is reversed.
Like I said in the beginning, this really is just a taste. There is so much more that justifies the admission price. As always, family, you'll never know where we're going to end up next. So if you want to ride, just click on subscribe.